写小西生活写是我说呀，是我黑说完写下，我小希望需要一个 by Chinese hacks。
TSGB show, the TSGB show. Come along and have some fun. It's time for the TSGB show.
By show of hands, who has run into that this week? Apex Legends is a free-to-play battle royale game that just came out a few weeks ago now, and it's been doing relatively well. 50 million players, it's free to play, has a good microtransaction system, it's really good. I even praised the game on one of my videos here on the channel. The problem with this game is that it doesn't have a solo or duelist playlist, which forces you to play with other teammates. And to be honest, Apex Legends is fun, but it's only fun when you play with your friends, or it's only fun when you have a good solid team, or at least a third player. Now, the issue that I've been running into with this game, even though the game itself is very fun, is that I'm starting to get games where I don't even get a third member. The randoms are just terrible. We run into some Chinese man who is selling hacks and then just disconnects from the game. And it's starting to make the game very frustrating and just a little bit unfun. The hacker or the guy selling hacks or whatever, the Chinese guy selling hacks, isn't participating in the game. He actually just leaves the game as soon as the game connects. And it's been going on for the past week. And the other case is that I haven't been finding a third player when I play with my friend, or even when I play solo, I only end up playing with one player. And then that's a fundamental issue with the game that's not going to be doing the game any favors. The game needs to have solo and duo playlists, and they have to get them soon because the game is relying right now on squads and the team of three. If you don't have if you have a member who is throwing or is really bad, or you're just not gonna have a fun time, because if you don't play this game with your friends and if you don't play with this game with at least like solid randoms who are like doing well, the game's just frustrating and it's actually just pretty boring because you end up just dying and your team just going off doing something else, or you try hard to save their banners and just leave the game. Like, other people could really change the experience of how you feel about this game, and it's just not gonna be a sustainable model. And which is why we've seen in Overwatch why it's such a toxic community and a lot of people don't have fun playing it unless you're really trying hard and competitive. And it's gonna end up being the same thing here in Apex if they don't introduce those duo or solo players soon. I know they're trying to push the whole hero thing and the like strategy and abilities, but to be honest, like, the abilities don't make that much of a difference in the gameplay. It really does come down to positioning and strategy, and not so much of the abilities. They aren't make or break. They do impact a little bit, but it's not to a point where it's like Overwatch, where like if you don't have a mercy, you're dead. And honestly, it's just hindering the game at this point. And being that it's free to play, it's easy to access for a lot of hackers, especially on PC. And we've seen a lot of Chinese hackers and stuff like that. So it's getting kind of annoying. This game is going downhill if they don't add that quick, or they don't increase their security or something like that. And I think that's just, you know, the beauty of the beast of any free-to-play game. It's just, you know, just so accessible and everyone can just reach it, which is kind of weird because now I might be contradicting myself at this point, but at least Blackout or Black Ops doesn't have that many hackers because of that barrier to entry, because it's people don't want to make the $60 investment to hack a game, which is probably maybe one of the main reasons why Call of Duty doesn't want to go free to play. And I can see it now, and especially on the PC market, especially with the growth of PC. I'm not too sure how it is on console. I haven't played on console in a while. The game runs like crap on PS4, base PS4, so I've only been playing on PC. But honestly, they really need to tighten up security. They really need to add solos and duos to make it fun to play by yourself, because a lot of people don't like to play online. I live in Asia. Not everyone lives in America, so in Asia especially, not everyone speaks a common language, let alone English, or even have microphones. So I guess the ping system does help to some degree at that point, but honestly, it's just getting unplayable at this point. Like, I don't want to play. I honestly like don't find myself wanting to play the game, and I've even been playing Call of Duty Blackout because I get to play solo. I get to play by myself. I get to enjoy the game by myself. In this game, you can't do that because it's such a it's squad heavy game, which is fine in theory. But in reality, some people, most people actually just want to play with either one friend, or they just want to play by themselves. I don't know how, I don't really have a solid group of friends, especially in my time zone, that I get to play with on like a daily basis like this. And maybe that's just my fault, but you know, they should cater to at least a solo playlist and just make those adjustments, because at this point, all the Chinese hackers and the game just being so squad heavy takes away from the fun of the game, and it just forces this kind of sweat fest, and it just becomes a chore at that point, and it just becomes it's just not enjoyable. Like, I don't want to boot up the game just to be tilted because someone's jumping randomly, or they're not staying around, or whatever. They just leave when you get their banners and tags and stuff. Like, it's fun with friends. It's fun with friends. But anyway, I'm rambling. Anyway, just a quick video. Apex Legends needs to get a solo duos playlist. and they need to do it quick, and they need to take care of these Chinese hacks. Yeah, they need to take care of that right now and address it, because it's becoming a problem. It's ruining the fundamentals of this game, what makes it fun, which is to battle royale, kill people. Yeah, oh yeah, selling those morals to the kids. Anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on the current state of Apex Legends and how it needs to fix itself and need to get it together. Let me know in the comments how you think the game can improve, and do you think it's fine the way it is? Do you think it should be improved by adding solos and duos and stuff like that? Do you think the game's not meant for that? Anyway, let me know in the comment section down below. This was just a quick video. This is your boy Mason with the THGB Kukuriku Apex Legends show, and we'll see you 新手形象会是 Chinese hacks.